Hi, Homeworthy. I'm Sabrina Chazen. Welcome to my home in Newport Beach. Come on in.
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Chazen. I'm a content creator who focuses on fashion and lifestyle. We live in Newport Beach, and you can find me at Sabrina Chazen. My home, our home, we have kids, we have family, we have sports. We live in an area that we get to go places very often. So there's no basement, there's no attic, and it's colorful, happy, and homey. My style is classic with edge and definitely a little more eclectic. I love a traditional home, but I definitely stop by the consignment stores often. I like a perk, I like a color, I like a little something something. So it's never gonna be cookie cutter and boring. It's also sentimental. So many things in this house are things of family members. Everything has meaning, and some things are passed down. I'll reupholster them, but I'll know that that's my parents' chair. This is so-and-so's this. And most everything in this house has a sentimental feeling, and it all matters to us. This is my entryway, not a grand foyer, but a grand moment. Come on in, we catch all here on this cute hall tree, and then it flows into the kitchen and the formal living room. I love this wallpaper. I always envisioned it in a formal, grand ceiling dining room, but you gotta work with what you have. It's not hand painted, it is from Anthro. The thing I want you to know about my entryway is that I love wallpapering doors and outlets. It makes such a big difference. So we have a little hall closet here, and it is kind of camouflaged by the wallpaper, but it's just a chic moment and unexpected. I do it everywhere in every room. Come with me to the formal living room. We spend a lot of time in this room, more than you would think, especially when it's colder. We light the fireplace, I sit here, the kids sit around, we talk a lot. I love having a formal living room. I think it just like sets a traditional family setup where it's separate from the family room. It feels a little bit more traditional and a little bit more intentional that we're sitting in here together. Above the fireplace, the painting is my parents' painting that I stole from their storage unit because it is Hawaii and it is a nice painting, and I went to college in Hawaii, so that makes me feel at home. I love it so much. Vintage candle holders. These match my wedding china. I love an elephant. I want a whole collection of Italian porcelain animals, so they're splattered throughout the house, and one day I hope I have them everywhere. And these are also my parents' chairs that I had reupholstered in cottage roses that I love. I love blue and white. I love cottage roses. Books that I have collected over the years. A Backhouse candle. Backhouse is a local Newport brand that we love. I got this at the Find Consignments, the best consignment store ever, from Kristen James. Pillows that I had upholstered in the cottage roses to match. Chappy Wrap, very popular Southern blanket brand. They monogram for you. They gifted it to me, but I buy them for the kids. My son travels with one. We love them. You should have seen this room when we first bought this house. The stone was brown. We just painted it white, which was kind of a mission. Had a mantle put up because we want a mantle. You gotta be able to decorate, hang things, happy place. The fireplace is also, I don't want to remove a fireplace ever in California, so we had to do so much work to it to make it working up to code, and I kept it with a real working wood-burning fireplace. So we wallpapered to add texture. This used to have a popcorn ceiling with asbestos, so we had to shave that down. Original wood floors in this part of the house, I kept them and I love them, and we just restained them. These artwork, I bought them 15 years ago when we lived in Beverly Hills in a condo, and they are from Home Goods, which is such a find because I love them, and just to frame them today would be a fortune, and I'm keeping them and I love them. This is our game table, and honestly, My son, who's 7, and my husband play chess here, which sounds really like bougie and cheesy because I don't even know how to play chess, but they do, and it is so cute. This is our pug. He passed away, so we have a porcelain pug that we got from Goodbye James, which makes me so happy because he always used to lay under there. These fun chairs are actually from Urban Outfitters, and these are porcelain vintage plates from Wertz Brothers that we put into picture boxes. I always wanted a plate wall, but I like that it's a little bit different the way that we display them. These chairs, I love the vibe. It's like vintage Hawaii and a little hippie, but in my traditional house, so we put a blue and white stripe on them, and we really do sit here sometimes and read. Reminds me of Greece. We went to an island in Crete, and like I had a moment that felt just like that by the boat. So everything has like a sentimental meaning, and I love the colors. I love an oil painting. This is from my mom. It's a picture, and it sings when you pour the water, but I use it as a vase. We really wanted to be in this particular neighborhood, and I love old homes. I don't want a big box, so we have character, we've done an addition, but we've basically kept the bones as is, just doing like lipstick and other things like adding air conditioning, which nobody used to have in Newport Beach, and it just feels like this might be our forever home. I need a drink. Let's go to the kitchen. This is my happy little kitchen that I really love, and I don't think it has to be bigger. I think it works perfectly for us. The wallpaper is called Sabrina. It was meant to be. I love the thick marble. Again, classic with some edge like me. Come into my sink. Everything we need, I leave it out. And I know you think that looks cluttered, but I love it. It works, it's functional, it's charming. I love a checkered floor. Feels like maybe grand millennial, but it just feels like forever to me. It's durable, it's cute. Anytime I change the wallpaper, it will still match, and we love it. We kept the bones of the kitchen, but also changed it so much. Changed the sink, changed the counters, pushed this out, opened that, painted everything white, new appliances here, and I kept the original stove, but everything else I pretty much changed in and out. We opened it here. I pushed this so that it's a longer peninsula and it goes into the dining room and adds something towards the bar area. And then this peekaboo window gives us kind of an open-closed feel. It's a little bit more open, but I don't want a full open house. I like to have some ends and beginnings. We can pass appetizers, bar, to the formal living room. I feel like the way that you dress and the way your home is should be a reflection of each other and mirror each other. When someone sees me out, they know, oh, that's Sabrina, that's her style, and when they come home, it should feel the same. If you're a minimalist in dressing, you're not gonna have a house like this. If you wear only cream, you're gonna have a cream house. If you wear color and prints, then you should reflect that in your home as well. This is an original piece of art of Diamond Head and Old Waikiki from the Royal Hawaiian, which was pink, the Pink Palace, and it just makes me happy. It's where I went to college, it's where we love to vacation. We love the Outer Canoe Club, we love a lot of things about Honolulu, and so it's just one of my favorite pieces of art. Have you ever had a divinity cookie? They are the best, and you always have to eat the cookie. That's part of my shtick, but I do always have cookies in my kitchen, and these are divinity, and they are the best, happy and delicious. I love fruits and vegetables. I love still lifes. So I figured transitioning into the kitchen is a good way to tell the story of all of the still life fruit art that I have collected. And then over here on this part of the kitchen, we have fruits and vegetables. And I loved that this kind of looks like an actual kitchen still life. Like, is that a painting of an ocean, or is that however you want to interpret it as art is, and vegetables conveniently placed next to our fruits and vegetables. I know you might think California is the land of fruits and nuts, but everyone needs a happy banana. This is our dining table, which has been used 1000% more than I ever imagined. The kids literally sit here. We have dinner every single night together, no matter what sports, everything. This has ended up being like the center and the heart of our home. I love my hutch. I just feel like we all gather here, and that's what I always dreamed of. It's a table I got from Kitty. She's a consignor in Newport Beach, and we have had it for over a decade, and I will have it refinished soon, and I will keep it forever if I can, even if we ever moved. I love this dining room table. These sconces, are they even sconces? These light fixtures I ordered from back east from a little store in Vermont. I love them. People always ask me where I got them from. The florals Urban Gardener did for me in my spode, which matches my wedding spode. Vases, vases, you tell me. I love a gingham and a scallop linen. The bee cups are my favorite. I always set the table with them, indoor, outdoor. And blue and yellow spode. My wedding china is blue and white, but I just love yellow because happy, happy, happy. And come on over here. Let's go through the hutch because I wouldn't call them tchotchkes. It's fine china. I love silver, which we need to polish the silver. Sometimes I don't do that. I should have done that for you. This is my grandma's menorah, brass, beautiful menorah, crystal, silver ice bucket. I told you I love animals. How cute are these salt and pepper shakers? They're Dutch. Crystal bowls. Everyone needs a silver tea set. You don't know when you're gonna have a tea party. And then I do stash tons of platters and plates, silver, hosting things. I told you I love to put cookies out. You always gotta have a charcuterie board. So platters, and I really do use this and leave it like this year round. People are like, how do you do that with kids? No one touches it. I pull things off of it all the time, put things back. Sometimes it's busier than others, and I just stash everything on here and leave it out at all times. And I love it. And more spode, more animals, more silver, more crystal. The more, you know what Coco Chanel said. So these are pieces from our wedding set, and then these are just ones I love. I love spode in all iterations. My mom's very best friend Kathy had a Christmas set of spode that I fell in love with, and I was like, I gotta look into this. So then I found the spode. My parents have a black and pink set, which is very unique, but I'm a blue and white girl, so I have the traditional wedding Italian, and then we collected the blue and yellow. All the spode is my favorite. I even like blue and white Asian, whatever it is. We love blue and white. I also have blue and white Judaica collection. This is a blue and white Kiddush cup. They make a blue and white menorah. So we got spode Christmas and spode Hanukkah and Shabbat. This is the bar area. We always make margaritas, but I'll tell you the story of this bottle of whiskey or scotch. I don't know, it's a man's drink, which is part of the story. My husband's grandfather, maternal grandfather, gave this to us when we were pregnant, and because he bought it when his wife was pregnant. Alex is my husband's grandma, and then they had a daughter. So then they didn't open it, and nobody opened it until a son came, and so we opened it. My husband opened it when we had our son. We love to eat outside a lot, and we have the perfect little table outside to do so. Come on out with me. This is where we come. We built this deck outside so that we could eat outside. When we bought the house, there was like an old crotchety jacuzzi here that we had removed, and then we just built a pretty deck. And I set a table out here a lot. It's normally beautiful weather here, and we have a fire pit outside that we have margaritas at, s'mores making, and I love to be outside, and I built that. I didn't build it with my hands, no brick and mortar here, but I had the fire pit built. We really do use it, love it. I thought about putting a pool back here, but they said we would have to remove the fire pit, and I said, we can't do that. The kids love a s'more. People sit out here and drink wine with my friends, and this is our outside. I have been collecting cabbageware for, honestly, before it became popular, 20 years. I have it in pink, yellow, and green from different places. Most of it is from Portugal. Yellow is my very favorite, straight from Portugal. I love that it's rare. I love that not everyone has the yellow, and this is some of my favorite stuff that I have collected forever. My go-to design tip is that your house should feel true to you. So everything that's in this house feels like our family. I don't think that you should ever follow a trend or listen to a designer if they're telling you things that don't feel true to your character, who you are, and how you live. This is a sitting area that I do plop on a lot. I tend to sit on my phone in this corner. I find my husband reading a lot in this corner. This couch is amazing. It's my great aunt Sybil's that I've had recovered twice. It weighs 1,000 pounds, so it's being eaten by the sun, and you just gotta let it be. But do you see the beautiful woodwork on the bottom? Nobody does millwork like that anymore. I love a nesting table, a candy jar, because like I told you, I sit here on my phone a lot, and who doesn't need a little sweet treat while they're doom scrolling? Got a fluff, and that's that. Then we have the family room where we play Nintendo a lot, I'm not gonna lie. And I have my favorite little camel, a pineapple, all of my favorite things. I love a gingham, blue and white, continued. Games, come see the games. We really do play games, life is a game. So the kids and us, we play a lot of games. Okay, fine, my husband and the kids play a lot of games. I watch and buy them, facilitate them. There's our pug, more blue and white. Does anyone use an encyclopedia anymore? Because I have an old, beautiful set. This is a triptych that belongs in a staircase or a grand room, but I think it makes my house, makes me feel happy. This is so funny. Come here. Come see. These are Lego flowers. You know, I told you, we have kids. Life is whimsy. A little funny touch. This is a old Dutch hand-painted end table, gold foiled, that I stole from my parents. You will not believe that my husband did this wallpaper for us. He's an attorney, and I said, I really need texture on my walls, and he did it for 3 days by hand, did my wallpaper. I love it. It's maybe my favorite room that he has made so magical. I just bought this piece. I love sailboat art. Elephants, I told you, hold a special place in my heart. My son sleeps with an elephant every single night. I love animals. I love pottery. Perfect little, put your drink on him, sit here, read a book. The art of stationery and thank you notes still exists at my house. We have stashes of everyone in this home, both kids, husband and I, we all have personalized stationery in those drawers. So thank you note station. You sit here, one day maybe there'll be a computer, but for now I love that it sits and exists just as such. My career as an influencer has been really fun and rewarding. I started during COVID. I had a blog decades ago when it was on the precipice of being cool, but I stopped to have a desk job, to have kids, to have a family. And then during COVID, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get dressed, show it on camera, help people extend sizes, help plus size girls find cool, fun, happy things that represent who they are on the inside, on the outside. I started a series called Same Style, Different Size, where I match with someone of a smaller body size in the same garment and show people that you can wear the same thing at any size. And it's just taken off, and it's been really, really fun, but also meaningful because I've had a lot of collabs and helped a lot of brands extend sizing and reached people and helped them put on a bathing suit for the first time in years and, you know, build confidence. This is the powder bathroom that guests use, and at Jack and Jill's to the office, but it is a great wallpaper, ginger jars. It's so cute. It's a full bath. It has shower, the whole deal, but we cannot not give this wallpaper a very good moment. I would say my favorite room in the house is ironically our bathroom. We had a flood and I got to redo it recently, and the contractor was really pushy that we should do double sinks, and I did a single sink because I want to shove everything under, spend all the time in my bath, and I just really love being in my bathroom. I want to show you my bathtub. Let's go to the bathrooms. This is obviously the kids' bathroom. They each have a sink, and on the floor they have their names. Bo's sink, Coco's sink, Bo, Coco. More elephants because happy, happy elephants. Kind of giving a Hawaii, as we've had an undertone in the house with the cool light fixture. This is the Beverly Hills Hotel. We love the pool there and have family memories there. It's just a happy little bathroom that they share and that I really love. And I love that they have their own sinks and their names in the tile with penny tile. Welcome to the primary bathroom, my happy place. I've always wanted a floor with this cute floral penny tile. I just love a bath. I still take a bath. I can sit in there for 4 hours. Bubble bath, magnesium bath. I'm a bath girly. It's a standalone tub, but I kind of had to make it look like it was not. This is a happy piece of art, as you know. Applique Wheezy towels, always and forever. the happiest little bathroom. These are real Chagall's over the toilet with my Lido candle and a Hawaii spray. A big shower for my husband. We're both big people. Let's just get in it. Come on. I love that the marble has like blues and it tells different stories and the veins are all different. As you know, I don't love cookie cutter. Everything hides in here, and this is the bathroom. Scallop on the bottom of our built-in here, which I love. And this is my grandma's. It used to be a candy jar in her house. Now it sits on my bathroom and has jewels. And that's the bathroom. Home to me is everything. I am a homebody. People think that I love to be out. I love to be home. Home is the heart. Home is where the family is. Home is where the health is. And home should be peaceful and happy. Okay, Homeworthy, I loved having you, but it's time to go get on the carpool catwalk and pick up the kids and do my Uber shift. So time to go. Thanks for coming. See you soon.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content, shopping guides, and so much more.